Hi everyone, I hope you're well and enjoyed watching the video about Ruth. The story of Ruth from the Bible is actually one of my favourite stories, as at a time when someone had to make a really hard decision, it all worked out well in the end. So I'm really excited to share a wee bit about what we can learn from this story, and I really hope you understood it from the video, and the wee recap at the end was great to summarise it all for us. And, Ruth was a really great woman. She had lots of good times in her life, but she also had some sad times. She grew up, she got married, she had children, but then she also had the sad time in her life when her husband died. And she was left then with her mother in law, Naomi. And they had to make a big decision. Normally, whenever someone's husband died, the wife would return to their own country again. That would mean that Ruth would be leaving Naomi on her own to go back to where she came from. But Ruth knew that this wouldn't necessarily be the best thing because Naomi was older, she would be on her own, she would have to fend for herself, and she knew that that wasn't the right thing to do. So, what Ruth decided to do was she said that she would stay with Naomi. As much as Naomi told her to go, she said, "No, I will stay with you." And she said this really amazing thing to her. She said, "Wherever you go, I will go, and your God will be my God." And that is amazing because this shows us that Ruth knew who God was, trusted in him, and therefore had the courage to move on with her life with Naomi and go to a new place. They may not have known where they were going to get food, where they were going to live, how they're even going to survive, but they knew that God was protecting them, and that was the main thing. The story tells us that Ruth fully relied on God whenever she had to make some really tough decisions. And this is something that we can really learn from this week's story, that whenever we are going through tough times or when we don't know how to make certain decisions, we may be feeling scared or uncertain, well, that we need to look to God and ask for courage. We need to ask for him to help us to be brave. And we can do that obviously through prayer, through reading our Bible, and also through things like Jam online, by learning more about him and knowing how to communicate with God. And just like Ruth was courageous in her decisions, we too can be like that. There may be some decisions now that you have to make. They could be later on in life, but whenever you are feeling that you don't know what to do and you don't know whether what decision to make, think about Ruth and think about how she trusted God and she had courage. And if you think about it, really in the end, it all turned out well because she knew she had someone who she could trust, who would protect her and who loved her. I hope you all have a great week. And again, hope to see you all soon when we're back at church. Bye.